Mr. Solomon's, it's been a hot minute.
It has.
Like a year.
I know, too long. I think since the full team was back together, it's been pretty much 18 months, hasn't it?
It's a long old
Journey.
time. But we're here today to have some fun. Oh! And I think we should lead off with just going and shoot some clubs, catching up.
Like, good to see you're doing well.
My only hobby. I've got two choices, mate. Be fat or be sick, and currently I'm taking the fat route. I mean, it's a matter of inches.
And as we all know, they all count. Yeah.
I'll be sick next year.
I can
it's a
see.
much better hobby.
That must be costing you a fortune in skeet vests.
Come on, you're the collapsing league king. Like, of any shooter I've ever seen, you're the one who just holds his gun, goes pull bang.
Well, it doesn't work, but
Looks good.
God, looks good.
It's like a very specific style that you've stuck to.
Very specific,
Worked
ineffective. Not even sure it did anymore. You know, you have to question yourself after a while,
No
don't
one
you?
else turned up. You're standing for all the other
Both the other
competitors.
guys weren't any good. Yeah, let's have a go.
All right, we've got a sim pair, a right-to-left crosser and a sort of quartering away, relatively simple 25-yard looper that I'm guessing in a sim pair we want to bat pretty quick.
Yeah, let's have a little look.
Come on, get 'em up. It's time to feel the heat. We're taking over with the beat. Come on, rise up high. Let the rhythm set you free. Step into the light. Don't be shy.
Oh, he's good, good.
That won't happen again.
Well, luckily we got it on film, so just play it on repeat.
Phew, can we move on?
Feel the street. Feel the beat. Yeah.
You hold on the line.
Yep.
There's a slight adjustment into the line because no one's going to have the perfect hold point.
Yep.
The birds have some variance.
Sure.
We're not all perfect, especially with here where you've got no reference to hold it on, just space. Watch, bang, and then your gun will be in the right place for the second shot, which is more of a traditional pull-up.
Yeah, second shot you've got time to connect and make a little bit of a move off. But yeah, just a perfect example of if you're a bit short on time, hold into the line of it, watch the bird, collapse into the barrel, squeeze the trigger. It just saves the time of having to connect and stretch away from something.
I'm guessing, out of all things, you're not looking to do this on stuff with supremely complex big lead.
I don't know, I mean, I feel quite comfortable on it with some of the really big stuff, especially big spaces. I feel quite comfortable with it, but I'm not saying it's a shot for everybody, but it can be a useful tool to have in your box when you need to get a shot away quickly with a bit of control.
All right, let's see how we get on.
Okay.
Boom! Too much.
You're cutting some fat out of the shot, just hold out a touch further, just to get you used to the idea of watching it into the barrel.
Boom!
Moving with the heat. Come on. Let the rhythm set you free.
So there is like an optimal point, right? And
Yeah.
I guess there's a point if you hold out late, takes a bit of patience.
If you hold out too far, you're either going to have to spend too much time waiting, in which case it kind of defeats the object of you trying to shoot the bird quicker, or you're up miles in front of it, which is what was happening to you. You were just out in a massive space. You've got to have the time.
Because you see it coming and inherently...
Yeah, you just
bang.
panic. You've just got to have a bit of patience and watch it come into your barrel. As you get more comfortable with it as a concept, you'll be a bit less panicky and you'll start to be able to come into the machine a little bit closer and just have a bit more of a feel for the shot.
You're locking it up and your eyes are coming back to the trap and then your eyes are watching until you connect with the gun, basically.
It's kind of like a 90% eye shot. That's just, you know where your barrel is in your periphery, your eyes come back, you watch the target, and as it comes and collapses into the gun, you're just squeezing the trigger, making a tiny little move.
All right, let's shoot the pair.
Okay.
If we're talking about breaking a pair down mentally and shooting them in two different ways, there's not more two different ways than that collapse and then a swing through.
Yeah.
It's actually, I guess, like anything, just takes repetition to get used to the mental break and not then just go, bang. Because once you speed up, you're trying to make up for lost moves.
Yeah, I mean, when you're getting comfortable learning a new shot, the first thing is I wouldn't be putting it in a pair. I'd be trying to get someone to learn the process of it as a single target, and you maybe do it on 2 or 3 different birds, so you start to get comfortable with the concept of what it is you're doing, and then you get used to doing it as a single. It becomes easy to put it in as a pair. But if you're trying to go straight into completely foreign technique on one target and then back to a swing through shot on the other, it's, as you've seen, probably going to take you a couple of 3 pairs to kind of find your way.
Yeah, because the sight pictures, not that we're shooting pictures, but they are different. You're
the
very aware
picture's
of
very
them.
different, the timing's very different, and the move or lack of move is very different to what you'd be doing as, you know, as standard for you. You know, that's a target. If you're shooting that as a single normally, you could just come, sit off the back and just make a
watch
real,
past the gun, just do a little flick bang.
yeah, really steady push past the nose of the target,
Yeah.
pull the trigger. Just a different shot. Not saying it's something that's going to be massively applicable to you all the time, but it's a good tool to have in your bag when you need to do it.
I'd say my usual take on that would be a bit like that first stand when you have a quick trap target, just hold over the top, watch bang. and that can work sometimes.
Yeah, as we found out. I mean, this would be a good example, I suppose. If you shot this as a sim pair and you tried to shoot it with your normal timing, you'd see how much further the second target's gone. So you go, well, actually, that's then making the bird harder. In this case, it's dropping, fading away, curling away.
Becoming more edge on as well.
Yeah, so the ability to shoot this bird quicker with a degree of control is an advantage. If it was a report pair, you wouldn't need to. But it's just something to have on the back burner in case you need it.
Teal target and a Gigantalooper.
Yeah, that second one looks a long way out, doesn't it?
I'd like to see you shoot that collapsing lead, seeing as you say you'd feel confident shooting big targets, Zoe. Is that one of them or not?
It's not one that immediately makes me think collapsing lead. For you, I'll give it a go.
I might put the shot camera on your gun for this. It could be impressive.
Okay, so do you want
That's a solid 45?
Yeah, I would say it's certainly over 40, isn't it, the second one?
Yeah, hard to tell with the barriers and everything in the way. But...
Yeah, I'll try and have both of these sort of collapse into the gun. I'll say I think I probably wouldn't choose that as a go-to, but we're here to have fun. Ball. It's a big space, and like I said, I wouldn't choose to shoot that just because I think shooting that more of a pull-away shot or coming just off the back edge, I think could give you a better feel for it. But as we said, we're going to try and find out where it does and doesn't work. Working surprisingly well on the teal.
I'm surprised you haven't missed the teal yet.
Yeah.
It's generally the sort of thing you shoot over the top of.
Hold my beer. So I think the biggest thing for me there is the line. I'm struggling to feel the line of that target.
Yeah, and it's just slightly windy. There is a slightly...
into the gun.
The line's not consistent every time, right? Which I'm guessing for collapsing lead, it kind of needs to be. Shorter lead is probably better for collapsing lead. Something like that, whereas so many variables going on, you're quite rigid with collapsing lead.
Yeah, I certainly don't personally see the benefit in using it on that target, and it's not one that I would choose to shoot. We've seen it's possible and you can break it, but like we said before,
25% of the time.
Everything's possible to an extent. It's how consistent, how repeatable, how understandable is it. For that bird, not great. On the teal, as a two-eyed shooter, so you can look underneath the gun, it can work. That's actually how I shoot a lot of fast, flat trap targets that get away really quick. I'll just look through the gun and watch the target into the barrel. But on that big looper, wouldn't be my first choice. Give it a go, see what you think.
Actually incredibly hard. Like,
and that's
you've got
what I mean,
no feel of line, you've got no feel of anything just hanging out there that way.
Like we said, it's not that it's not possible, but coming into this is absolutely a target that I wouldn't choose to shoot with this. And you've just seen why.
Yeah, however, the A-bird, perfect, hold bang.
Yeah, it worked okay. Neither of us missed it, felt reasonably comfortable. I think you had the same as me. Your first one, you were slightly offline, so you had to come across into it. You'll see that on the camera. It's a tool, and like we said before, it's not the answer to everything. It's just something that's useful to have for the right instance. And I'm sure as we go around, there'll be certain targets where I'll say that is something I will watch come into the gun. I'll watch that collapse in for whatever reason, and hopefully you can see where it's a bit more applicable.
Right. Should we shoot a couple of pairs properly?
Yeah, go on.
It'd be rude to leave here.
Go on. No, you're in the hot seat, mate.
Thanks so much. Well.
I would take that on before it hits its roll. Shoot it coming into the peak. So when you're shooting that with a gun that's accelerating away from the target, your perception of lead, as we've talked about before, is going to be smaller. So when I blew that up, holding out in what looked like a pretty big space, that's obviously a falsely big lead because the target's closing in on the gun. Now that we're connecting and pushing away, I mean, my perception on that was probably at least 1/3 of what it broke with the big collapsing lead.
I think both of us got in there to shoot it the way we did with the picture of quite a big gap.
You say it's well out there, but it's not mental. There's a bit of a delay for it getting there, but the picture looks completely different for me shooting that as a pull-away shot compared to a collapsing lead shot. Hey!
I shot that one with so much gun speed I couldn't tell you, but for me it was far more out the left and less complicating. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I was before trying to really put it on the line there, it was just see it, whack, which seemed to break it. Oh! The final stand of the diminishing lead challenge, Ed.
Yeah.
After
See what
you.
it is?
Yeah. What we got?
So A, I mean, how are you going to class that as diminishing lead? If I shoot it on the drop,
I mean, I'd shoot it on
watch
the
it.
rise, watch it
I'm
into
going
the
to
gun,
watch it.
right?
I'm going to shoot it on the drop and watch it collapse into the gun. How's that?
I mean, that's very brave.
Thank you. My mummy says that all the time.
And B? Was there a B? Okay.
Yeah,
Two
okay.
diminishing lead possibles.
It's completely doable. Again, wouldn't be my choice, but I don't think that's what this is about, really, is
You
it?
have no free choice here. I think this pair, you could literally shoot both, diminishing lead without moving your gun. You could just hold, watch, bang, or it'd be bang, bang, wouldn't it?
Give it a go. I think that's got to be
As close as you can
as
make.
close as not moving.
A very slight light adjustment onto line, otherwise you just miss out of stubborn.
Fine. No, I'll do it again then. Pull.
That was nice.
That's the one. That's pretty good.
Don't think I could move the gun less.
That was pretty good. I mean, pretty good for what we're trying to do there. It's not a great pair, as in, why would we shoot it like that out of choice? But yeah,
But if you were feeling particularly stiff on a course, you suffered a bad back, it just goes
it's been a while.
the rifle
I've
shooters.
come obviously 40 years old now, so it doesn't happen very
Oh,
often.
right. Shows it can be done. We've seen some targets where it is actually necessary, and we've seen some where it really isn't. That pair, you've got all the time in the world to shoot it properly with some connection.
Yep.
But I've had fun.
Yeah, look, it's been fun. Say the first pair where we shot them as sims, that is a shot I would have taken on, you know, watching that into the barrel and shooting the first one quick. Everything else, I don't think I would have chosen to shoot it that way. I didn't feel too bad in the end about shooting that left to right crosser
That was quite
in the
nice.
corner. But again, if I had to go back and do it out of choice, that wouldn't be where I'd start.
It felt like you had an
but-
extra half an hour when I shot it, just pull off it.
Yeah.
I felt so much more confident that it was going to break.
Like we've said with stuff before, it's not a case of right or wrong, it's finding out where it's right and wrong for you. There are certainly instances where it's a useful tool. If someone's just starting off, is it something I would get them to look at? No, because they're going to get a better return learning how to shoot, swing through and pull away on the majority of targets.
Yeah.
But
That first stand is the difference between a 7 out of 8 and an 8 out of 8, just having that extra split of time by going pull bang.
yeah, and then
making the
so
second
giving you,
target
you
that
get
much easier.
a 2 or 3 yard advantage on the second bird, which in that instance I think makes all the difference. Everything else, not so much.
Thanks, homie.
Pleasure.
Given that diminishing lead is mostly about shooting it quick, we could sign this off with a little game of quickest off the arm.
So there's 2 targets here, right?
Yeah, we've got 2 targets, a rabbit and a incomer, and we've
Do you
got
want to have a look? Have 3 shots at each.
3 shots at each.
Sash can be the official adjudicator.
All right, should we see them?
Yep.
Pull. Pull. All right.
So 3 A's, 3 B's.
Pull. Pull.
Got one more.
Not unhappy with that break, mate.
Oh, it's a good break. It's far too late, but it's a good break.
Pull.
Crow.
B. Yeah. Pull.
Come on, get 'em up. It's
Pull.
time to feel the heat. We're taking
Ah,
over
the left-hand
now.
side up both times.
Ain't
Pull.
time to think of moving
Yeah.
with the beat. Come on,
Pull.
rise up high. Let the rhythm set you free.
Pull.
Like this second
I've one.
Have. No way.
I've got one left.
Go on then, do it faster. That's where I shot my second one. In line with the yellow targets. Well,
Quite
you
happy.
can't just say I've won.
I'm quite happy that we
Is
can
that what
go
you did
to
in 2014? I've
Listen.
won. I've won.
I've got one
Boys,
more.
go home, I've won.
I've got one more shot anyway. I'm quite happy to go to the footage there, mate. Pull. Pull. Let's go again.
I mean, it's a matter of inches, which is not really to be anything to be impressed
And as we
by.
all know, they all count. Pull. That was worth a go.
I'd say it was neck and neck. If not, I won.
Oh.
I get handicap, mate. I never won a world championship. Go on, break the B.
The B was good. The B was good. Pull. 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 quite happy to go with whatever Sash thinks.
All right, look, viewers, you decide.
Oh.
How tall am I, gents?
6'1".
Oh, 6'4" at least.
Yeah, Ed's one.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching TGS Outdoors. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. This channel would not be possible without the support of our amazing sponsors. They've supported the channel for a long time. We only work with people we love and whose product we trust. If you want to support the channel too, make sure you check out channel memberships. There's early access content, there's some pretty cool exclusive release content.
My view is you never want to let the bird get past you because you can't see under your gun.
And occasionally we go clay shooting together. We just appreciate your support. Even if you can't, your view is great. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.